Born down in a dead man's town. The first kick I took was when I hit the ground. You end like a dog that's been beat too much, till you spend half your life trying to cover it up now. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Born in the USA. Born in the USA now. Hi guys, my name's Andy Crowley and this is an easy beginner's way to play Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. This song is appropriate for level 2 of my free beginners course available at andyguitar.co.uk. At level 2 we know the chords E major, A major and D major. And at this level we're just trying to perfect the changes between those 3 chords and then be able to use those chords in real songs. This entire song only uses the A chord and the D chord when we use something called a capo. If you're unaware of what a capo is or how to use it or where to get them, check out the link in the description below and get hold of one of these. However, it's not essential to be able to do this lesson. We only need to use it when we're playing along to the original record. So for the remainder of this lesson, I'm going to not use this capo so that everyone can play along to me. So the whole song is just 2 bars of the A major chord and 2 bars of the D major chord, the standard A and D chord that we already know. That's a long time on each chord, and for a lot of the strumming we can actually just strum once. So it's really great to be able to get the basics down and learn how to play a real song. And it is simply the change between A and D that we want to get at this level. As soon as that change is good and you can use it with songs, that's all we're expecting. Nothing less and nothing more. So let's get in for a little bit more of a close-up so you can see what my fingers are doing and learn how to play an awesome song, Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. So to do this lesson, make sure you're following the chord sheet which is in the description below to follow the chords and the lyrics that I'm teaching in this lesson. Born in the USA. So to recap about the capo, you want to put your capo on 2nd fret when playing along to the record. But just to be able to play the songs in any of the songs from my beginner's course, you don't need that capo. You just need to get the feel of the song, and you can use playing along to the song as a final checkpoint. So we're going to start off on our A major chord, which we need to strum just from string 5, from the 2nd thickest string. And we want to strum to start off at the start of every line of the song. We would therefore strum the A chord twice for the top 2 lines. The top 2 lines of the song are born down in a dead man's town. The first kick I took was when I hit the ground. So we're strumming before the first word on beat 1, and then we want to strum on burst in the 2nd bar. So it's quite easy to remember. Let's go along to me. In, just strum your A chord in 2, 3, 4. Born down in a dead man's town. The first kick I took was when I hit the ground. And then we've got all that time to change to our new D chord, where we only want to strum the thinnest 4 strings, remember? And that's when we're going to strum on the word end. You end up like a dog that's been beat too much. And then on spend, till you spend half your life just to cover it up. And if you look at the chord sheet, which is available in the description below, of course. That's the best way to start with this song, but when we start strumming on the beat, so when we get to the Born in the USA bit, we want to be aware of how many bars and beats are happening. I think I might have said it was 2 in the introduction to this video, but it's actually 4. It's 4 bars of the A chord and then 4 bars of the D chord for the entire song. So we just need to get used to that as a loop, almost separate to the lyrics and everything else. Just try and get that on your own, and that's how you'll master all the components to these basic songbook songs. You want to feel how it goes to the lyrics and see if that helps you because you know the song well, but when you start to get the strumming hand more active, you need to be aware of bars and beats, and it's the vertical lines on the chord sheet which show you where the bar lines are and how long each chord lasts for. So if I demo that without any singing at all, 4 bars of the A chord, which would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. And then we'd go to the D chord. Again, for the same length of time, 4 bars. 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, that makes it a harder, or it requires a quicker change from the A to the D to be able to do that. So just kind of strumming along to start off with, just doing it once per time and feeling how the song works, you know. Born in the USA, I was strong. Born in the USA to a D. Born in the USA is absolutely the place to start. There's no way you can follow these chord sheets or really play a song well if you don't remember how the song goes. It's such a crucial skill. But we can just rely on our chord sheet and follow the amount of bars. Then any parts that repeat, let that help you so that you're making everything easy for yourself. If something's short and repetitive, they're the songs that we like at this early stage. So join in with me now, playing 4 bars of the A chord, 4 bars of the D chord, and then we're going to try and do that in a loop. Just strumming, 4 down strums, just on the beat. I'm going to slow down a little bit on the change to make sure that everyone can keep up with us, but the real goal is to be able to, whatever tempo you're strumming at, that's how long you've got to change. So we're going to try and eradicate that pause during this lesson, but it's okay if there's a slight pause for now. We're going to go steady. So from the A chord, looks like this, in 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar, third, and 4th, and then to D there. So D, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just join in if you couldn't keep up. 3 and 4, back to the A. A, 2, 3, 4, 2, and then we just repeat. 3, 4, and to the D. D, 2, 3, and end on the A chord, so finish on one strum of an A, and that's quite a nice way to end it. Okay, so if you could do that, you want to work on being able to keep the tempo of that with the song, try not to pause over your changes. If that was difficult at the moment, don't sweat, it's okay, it's difficult. It might be one of the first songs you've ever learned, it's okay. What we want to do is have a warm-up with our actual chord change first, so let's play the A chord. Make sure we're relying on this anchor finger, keeping that first finger down, and changing to the D chord. If you've seen an A chord played any other way, maybe you're playing it like this, or even with one finger, you're not wrong, that's absolutely fine, it's a valid A, okay? But it's not going to help the change to the D chord. This is why we use this change. We have an anchor finger with our first finger to change from the A to the D chord. That's level 2 of my beginner's course, using this anchor finger, okay? So change from one to the other, basically drill the change for around a minute. See how fast you can do it? You don't need to be that fast, you just need to have it around this. And then go back at it, okay? It might take a few attempts of that. You have a go, the change wasn't quite there, go back to drilling your change. If you feel the change has got better, have another go, 4 bars of A, 4 bars of D, and just repeating that cycle until you can do it basically. Once it's up to tempo, you can jam along to me, which is what we're going to do now, but as soon as you can, put a capo at 2nd fret and play it along to Bruce Springsteen, and even just have a little sing along yourself, you know, even it's just born in the USA, you know, you don't have to be playing along to me in this video to be able to do a good job of this song. I'm sure you can even sing it in your head or just speak the lyrics, you know. Born in the USA, you know, it's all about the rhythm, actually. It's all about the rhythm. So, let's have a go now. This is the final time we're going to go through this, so you might want to rewind this last bit a couple of times if you want to have a few goes at it. I'm going to count and then sing a little bit and see which one works for you to help you out. But we're just going to be strumming 4 bars of the A chord and 4 bars of the D chord, and do this in a loop, which at its core is how we play songs. We have a chord sequence and keep it going. And it's only when you kind of sing over it, like I will demonstrate, that you realise that is how songs go. It's actually quite simple components. So final time, let's give it a go from our A chord. In 1, 2, 3, 4. A, 2, 3, and 4. Then to our D, and D. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and back to A chord. A, born in the USA. I was 3rd bar in the USA. D, born in the USA. Born in the US. Keep it going back to A. A, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. D chord. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Let's go for the last time now. 2, back to the A. A, born in the USA. I was born in the USA. To D. D, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. And end on the A chord. 2, 3, 4. A. There's possibly your first song, or at least one of the first songs from level 2 of my beginner's course. Well done, guys. That's the end of this lesson. Check out these other songs in this series of 10 songs with just E, A and D major chords. By doing this song, you're able to play any of these other songs, and it's great that you've gone for this one first, but you can now check out these. They will bring your playing on in incremental steps, as will the rest of the free beginners course available at andyguitar.co.uk. If you really like what I'm doing, you can subscribe to make sure you get all the updates and uploads that I make. I make around 2 uploads a week. So check out those videos, keep in touch, and I'm sure I'll see you again.